The pipeline for development in Greater Cincinnati looks as strong as ever for 2019. Dozens of projects are under construction, with dozens more in pre-development. On the front page centerpiece this week, projects to watch in 2019. Here are 5 the Courier believes will have the largest impact this year, selected not by size or dollar amount, but by the level of change they will bring to the region. Amazon Air Cargo Hub, 4th and Race, FC Cincinnati Stadium, St. Elizabeth Cancer Center, and Uptown Gateway. The Courier looked at 20 projects in all that will reshape the region in 2019. Reporter Tom Demeropoulos covers development for the Courier, and he joins Business Courier editor Rob Dahlmeyer in the studio to talk about the projects for the year ahead. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Peg. Tom, thanks for being here. So this is a project that you've really led for us for the last couple of years. Why do you think it's important? Why do you tell us every year that this is important for us to do?
Yeah, I think, Rob, because there's so much activity going on in Greater Cincinnati, you kind of you have to take a step back and remember that these projects have true impact on the region. They're really changing different portions of Cincinnati as they are being built. So it's important to kind of take a step back and take a full examination of what these projects are going to do for Greater Cincinnati.
So before we take a look at those top 5 that Peg listed, how do you think these bigger projects rank versus past years as far as the influence, on how they're going to change Cincinnati?
This is another really big year. I think the past couple of years have been strong, but if you look at some of these projects, we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars in investment, and in different areas in Greater Cincinnati, which has been kind of unique that we've been able to find these projects that are not just localized in the CBD or not just in one part of town. We're really seeing development all over the region.
So let's quickly go through those top 5 and just, maybe you can explain to the viewers just really quickly why we think they're such a big deal. So let's start with Amazon, which seems obvious.
$1.5 billion. I mean, that's the total investment that Amazon's looking to bring there. 2,700 direct jobs, about 100 flights, planes flying out of CVG with Amazon cargo in them. That's going to be a game changer for Northern Kentucky.
Right. And so the other 4, we've got the St. E's Cancer Center in Edgewood.
Yeah, so St. Elizabeth is really looking to take the lead in cancer care in Northern Kentucky, and this facility is going to help them do that. Another big, big move for them.
That's about a, what, $150 million project, I think. How about the 4th and Race Tower downtown?
Yeah, so this project kind of is representative of this influx of residential in downtown Cincinnati. More and more people want to live downtown, and this is kind of a portion of downtown Cincinnati that's been a little sleepy and is going to get a lot more life to it in the coming years.
Speaking about sleepy parts of town, the last 2, Uptown, the Uptown Gateway, why did we put that on?
So we picked that one especially because that project is going to be anchored by UC's Digital Futures building as the first phase, and this is the first project to come as a result of the new MLK I-71 interchange. So this is really going to become our region's innovation corridor, and this is the project that kickstarts that. And
the last one, which could have been the top project in many other years, would be the FC Cincinnati Stadium. It's going in the West End. What do you think is maybe something that people don't know that's really important about that stadium?
Yeah, so it's a huge investment. What's really important here is that I think the team is working with the community, and that's a big portion of this, because redevelopment was going to come to the West End one way or another. The fact that they have this kind of a community benefits agreement that with the team, I think you'll see the community have a seat at the table in what happens, not just at the stadium, but around the stadium, and that's really important as Cincinnati redevelops and there's more and more interest in being in the core. It's important that we do so in the right way.
Good. Well, it's a fun list to put together, and for the whole list, you can jump into the newspaper that comes out on Friday, and see the whole thing. And Peg, back to you.
All right, no shortage of work. Tom in 2019. Thank you, Rob and Tom.